Hello there, everybody. Dr. Now here. Welcome to the huge yield, the spiced up 2 by 2 splitting matrix program. I have been in the internet marketing business for the last 7 years. Before that, I was in timeshare and I was one of the top closers in there. Plus, I was in business in Canada in some timeshare operations. And been always very good at closing deals. And I decided that one day, that about 7 years ago, that if I'm in timeshare and if I'm actually working, and because I was then also in Mexico, that I actually have to constantly talk to make money. So I figured I should, create something where I have a steady income from being able to work from home and retire from actually having to go to work every day. So I started working in the internet game and went into network marketing, online mainly, and had some successes over the years, but I usually spent more money than I made because there has always been somehow the team never really continued. The duplicating was very difficult to do, and it took a long time to learn, but I did learn, and I learned from my mistakes, and I became relatively successful. Well, finally, I would like you to now look at what we have gotten here. It's called Huge Yield, and it's an incredible program. And not only because the program is so good, it's still, like any other matrix program, only it is really a spiced up 2 by 2, which is a small matrix, which fills very quickly, and you get to the money much faster than any other program out there. Now, what we've done, we've created a team build, meaning we only promote one link, and everybody is placed through a one by one line, so everybody gets qualified and comes into the huge yield. So what I'd like to do now, I'd like to produce or introduce you to huge yield and our fast track matrix system. So let's get started with the first slide, and we'll talk about a huge yield. So the next slide that you will see here will show you that there is 3 levels. We have level 1 on the bottom, and this one, it's always you come in at the bottom level. The bottom 4 positions are always full. Always empty, and you will land either on 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then level 2 and 3 are there already because that was created right from the top. So you will see those 3 positions always there, and the bottom 4 are empty, or there's a couple of people on it. Now we all are going to come into this program from the bottom. So as you can see here, you enter into one of the one of the positions on level 1. And the way it works is your first 2 by 2 matrix board, the HY1, has an entry fee of $120 US. The qualification is one personal referral, date and timestamp. Whoever signs his first referral first, referral first, goes to the top of the board. So in other words, you could have somebody on level 2 sitting there that's not qualified, hasn't got a personal referral, but you do in the bottom, and the moment the 4th person comes in on the bottom, the board splits and you go to the top and jump over the person in level 2 if they're not qualified. Now the way we have it set up with the fast track matrix build program that we have designed in such a way that everyone that comes in will be qualified and will never be jumping over anybody. Everybody will be following each other, and they are linked together because it is a follow the leader program. In other words, follow your sponsor. Now here you can see the 2 boards side by side. You have on the left the HY1 2 by 2 matrix, and it shows how it works. And on the right hand side is the money board, the HY2 2 by 2. Now, the object of the game is to go through the boards on the left, and the top person on level 3, when the bottom 4 positions get filled, you will then cycle over into the HY2 2 by 2 on the bottom level. You will, as you can see, when you come in on the HY1 2 by 2, the first matrix on the bottom has 4 positions. When it fills, position 1 and 3 on level 1 will go to the left, and the position 2 and 4 will go to the right. Then when the 4 positions on the bottom level at that point in time are filled, the top level person, whoever that the member is, will then get placed into the HY 2x2, and you start making, that's the money board. So the left side goes into level 2 and the right side level 1, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. And then there's other boards that will fill the rest up, and the moment the bottom 4 positions are filled, money is paid out instantly. And the people that are on the bottom level, level 1, they will get $120 each. The people on level 2 will get $240 each, and the person on level 3 will receive $640. So, the total that you receive is $1,000. Now, in our team build, we actually have a rule where when you receive the $1,000, there is 3 positions you have to rebuy for the team. And the way you rebuy them is, when you get your first $120, you rebuy 1 position. When you get your second money, which is your $240, you rebuy 1 more, and the $120 that's left over is your profit, or you're actually break even. And then the $140, you buy 1 more position, that leaves you with $520. It helps the team to grow faster, and it helps you because these extra positions that you are purchasing will do the same later. They will cycle out at $1,000 a time. Now, once you've done the repurchasing of these positions twice, meaning you cycle once, you buy 3 positions, you cycle the second time, you buy 3 positions. When you cycle for the 3rd time, at that point in time, what you will do, you will keep all your money. You will never have to repurchase another position unless you want to help someone you know, or you can buy up, you can piff somebody in, or you whatever you want to do with the money is up to you. You know, spend it, go on vacation, and have a good time, because these boards will be moving by itself behind you, by the people that come behind you. So there really is a perfect, foolproof way for us to make money. And the beauty of this is, and I'll show you later, that we know on the HY1 boards that the top person, when they cycle out, we actually know which board, HY2 board, they go on. So at will, we can break a board on the HY1 and fill the HY2 board that needs 1 more position left, and instantly we have money paid out to our members. Now here is our spreadsheet that we control. We control everything that goes on with the HY1 board. And as you can see, it's very difficult to read the spreadsheet because it's sort of squeezed into this when we had to squeeze it into 1 slide. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you my desktop, and it will take me a minute or so, and you will see actually a live spreadsheet. So all I'm doing now is I click on desktop and I start sharing my desktop, and opening, it will open and it says share the full screen, and you'll see my screen. As soon as it's open and as soon as you see my screen, I will be able to show you the live spreadsheet. So let's go over and have a look at the live spreadsheet. I'm just waiting for it to open. There you go. Here we go. And I'm sure you will all see the same thing that I'm seeing in front of me here, because you are seeing the spreadsheet in front of you. Now there is columns. You got column A, B, which are separate from column D, E, F, and all the way over to M. C is the break. In other words, anything to do with A, B does nothing to do with D. In the D column, we have the top 3 position on some matrix boards in the HY1 boards, and I'll explain what happens in a minute. Now on the A line, A column, you see every single one of our members that has joined in the last week, since it started, week or 2 maybe. And you will see that we're now up to about 168 people that have joined. And on the right, on the next line, you see we're going to put in the money that people are made, because we know, we can see by the boards how much money you have made. So for example, it says here eligible to rebuy. In other words, if it says 1 at 640 and in bracket 1, that means you have already received 120 and 240, and you're waiting to receive the 640. So the first $360 you actually had rebought 2 more positions, and you had kept 120. Now if it says $120 like on the fifth line, that means you're waiting. You're on the HY2 2x2 board and you're waiting for $120 to be paid. All that has to happen is the HY1 board filling into the HY2, filtering into HY2, and fill the bottom row. Doesn't take very long, and we can control it. We can break boards at will. And then if you look at 12 and 13, Pete Seal and Bonnie B, they've made 120 and they're now waiting for 240. Now, these numbers will change frequently. I mean, really fast. And then when we're looking at the columns D, E, and F, we went from the top of the board all the way down and we looked for the boards that have not been moved into HY2 yet, and there is a total of 72 boards, I believe, we have created that we know that they haven't gone and made money on the HY2 board yet. So we need to basically fill the bottom four for these boards and then break that board to go the top person over to the HY 2x2 board. So the D column is for the level 3 person, and the column E is for the second level left position, and F is second level on the right. Now in column G you will see the links, and the links of these are from that board. We look at the board and see which person needs to the link given to, and we will then fill the board. So let's have a look at an actual board on huge yield. So here's a board. Okay, and this is my board, and as you can see, I'm on top of here, and there is Oscar 1 on the left, Oscar Nigel 120 on the right, and Mighty Mouse on the bottom. So I am going to put in here now the name Hawkode 80, and the reason I want to do that is because I know that that's one of the matrices that we are working on next to actually break and move over to the HY2. So let me search for Hawkode 80. There we go. As you can see, Hawkode 80 is on level 2. Jessica 1 is on the top. We'll move over to the HY2 board once we fill the bottom 2. And Synergy 1 is on the level 2 here. And Glenn and L Bush 1 on the bottom 4. Now, the link that we're going to give out is the link for L Bush 1. So let's have a look at that link. We go back into the team build spreadsheet, and I can show you that link. The link is right here on line number 8. You can see Jessica 1 is the top level, Hawkode 80 is second level left, and Synergy 1 on the right, and then there's a link that shows that we have to give out to the next person that joins. And actually it could be a person that joins, or it could be a repurchase position by one of our members that are already have cycled and made money. So we'll give out this link to the next person to come in, and then the third position link, the person whoever falls into here, we give that link to the next person, and that will then break this board. In other words, the bottom 4 are full and Jessica 1 moves over to the HY 2x2 board. Once she is over on the HY 2x2 board, as you can see, here it is. Here is Hawkode again. So she will drop into the third position here, and then we will go down the list and we will break another board that will fill the fourth position, and we know which board to break because we know which board the top people go to. So it's like printing money. Literally, it is like printing money for our team. The site has been, they're just finishing some program changes, and it will be up by the weekend for us to actually really fly with this. Once we fly, you will see the movement is going to be fluid, fast, and it's the fastest way you can make money. I have been now in huge yield for about a week, and literally in a couple of days I've made $1,000, $1,500 actually already with my positions. And I can tell you, I've never been in a program where I made money that quick. I've been in several large programs, and especially some of the matrices, and then I have a team of 200 Mexican in the program. That is a $5 program. It took me 6 months to make a couple of $1,000s. Here, it took me $1,500 in a couple of days. Which would you rather have? Okay, now the team of Mexicans, they will also filter in here, and the deal is with them that when they make their 1,000, they reinvest 6 positions and keep the rest of the money for the first 2 cycles, and then they keep all of it. We also have a large team from Russia coming in. We have a team from in Africa, a pastor over there who has about 500 people in a $500 program, and they will be filtering in and also helping the team build. We have also another team that's coming. There's 200 people, 200 members from another team that already are in a build, and they're coming in too. So this is going to be a very fluent board, and anyone who joins this now will be guaranteed within a very, very short period of time to make a lot of money. So let's go back and go back to the board to explain some of the rest of the things on this board. So as you can see in the this matrix, as you can see in this spreadsheet, I mean, you have column H, which is the people that rebuy. Julie H, Hope 1, has broken the board of Wise Money 2. And then when they do that, naturally that's a new position, so we bring it back into column D. And then when we finish with the Glester, Dr. Now, and Jessica 1, we look at the Hope 1 board at that time, put in the E and F level people, and break that board to get that board qualified and moved on to the HY2 and 2x2 board. And as you can see also in column, if we go a little bit across, in column J, right here is the past rebuy stars. And it really proves to you that we actually are helping everybody to succeed. You know, I mean, we call our spreadsheet actually the Zig Ziglar board. Why? Because I met Zig Ziglar about 25 years ago, and I bought his tapes, and there was a big presentation, 500 people. 3/4 of the people were buying his tapes. A phenomenal motivator, and one of the things he has is you help enough other people to get what they want, and you get what you want. And that's really what we're doing here. We're helping everybody to get what they want. And what they want is financial freedom. And they will get it with this system. They cannot fail. It's foolproof. So anyway, as you can see there in column K, it says yes or no. Yes means you have already been qualified. No means no, you haven't. So if you're looking at, you know, Bonnie B in row 32, line 32, she has not been qualified. You look at Donna P. Valentine 3, not been qualified. And what we do with these positions, we bring them back into column D, and you can see them here in red, to actually qualify them and move them over to the HY2 boards too. They have to be moved over also because naturally they have helped the team, so they should get benefit and rewarded for helping the team with having their positions requalified and brought to the money. So literally when you have like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions, each position you will go through these $1,000 cycles, and eventually you can literally have 6 cycles of 1,000 in a week. So everybody will get there because we just constantly will build and break boards and move people over to the HY 2x2 board. Now in column L you'll find the sign up form link. It is also on our website. We have a website that I will show you later. And then there's also a link to a sign up form for if you're ready to purchase. You put in your information and we'll give you a link. And our new website is www.fasttrackteambuild.com. This video will be on that website, and we promote that one site for all. There is no separate links. There's no separate promoting. No one will put people through their own links. Everybody will bring the new members through our system, and they will be all helped the same way as the people that are here now. So there is nobody will use their own links, because if they do, they would be outside this build, and that would be not necessarily a good thing. Now on column M you will see our admin team, and as you can see there's quite a lot of them. The reason we have that many is because we're in Australia, in Europe, Africa, and Mexico, So there's different time zones, and we have North America naturally. So the admin team takes shifts, handing out links, checking who's made money and who needs to rebuy and contact and all that. It has to be organized, and it is by a very successful admin team. It's headed by Sherry Modjeski. And that lady is in a gem. She's actually the one that controls the spreadsheet. And then everyone else will be helping with giving out links. Terry Coughlin is a very good friend of mine. He will be looking after the B column. So you simply will have all their Skype names and addresses. We have 2 chat rooms. One is a guest room, the other one is a members room. And you will receive the access to the spreadsheet once you're in the members room. And you also see down here is some of the rules about how to break boards. And there is a link on the bottom on how huge yield works. This is a video from Carl Halverson, which is actually also an LT build, but he is the one that co-designed with Tatiana from Russia the huge yield program. And then in column N, you see the guidelines. Okay, so the step 1 is you buy a HY1, a level 1 position at $120 after you receive a link from admin. And then step 2, when you get your first 120, you have to rebuy a new position. Step 3, when you cycle the second time on level 2, you will receive 240. You will use 120 to rebuy another position, and you will keep the other 120. That means you have now gotten your money back. If it's your second cycle, that's your profit. And then step 4, you receive 640 and you rebuy one more position, and it's $520 in profit. The second cycle it'll be 640, and the third cycle it's all yours, the full $1,000. So now let's go back to the presentation, and I will show you the rest of the slides. The first thing I need to do is I have to stop sharing my desktop here. Okay, that's done. And what I will do now is put up the presentation again and show you. It gets me back to the same spot as before, and I will show you the rest of the slides that are coming up. I need to just open my control panel here and click on this, click on that, make sure we got full screen on here. There we go. And now we'll go to the next slide. Okay, here we go. Again, one more time, just so that you understand. This is a HY1, and the HY1 matrix board. Okay, that's the one that we actually bring in the new people or rebuys on the level 1. So for example, Europeans link will be given out to someone that will drop into position 2 on the bottom, then that link given out to the next person that drop into position 3, and that link given out to the next position, which drops into position 4. It could be a new member, it could be a repurchased position by an existing member. And then when you go to the next slide, you will see the HY 2x2 board. Now here in the HY 2x2 board, again, you see a total of 3 on top and 2 on the bottom on the left. So when, as we showed you before, Jessica 1 drops in, she'll drop into the 3rd position here, next to Octaviano, which is one of my Mexicans. And then the next board that we then break will fill up the last position, and bingo, it's money time. The bottom 4 people will receive instantly in their back office $120 each, which they use to repurchase another position for the team. Jesters and RMC Global will get $240 each. They use $120, and the other $120 is their profit or break-even point. And then Dr. Now One on top will get $640. He will then repurchase one more position and keep $520. And it is foolproof. It just simply works like a charm. And we've tested it, and in about a month from now, once we've done this for a while, and we've proven it over and over and over again, we will be actually able to get a programmer to do a program that will automatically give out the links and automate all this, so it is not going to in real time, so we don't have to do it on a spreadsheet. manually. Right now we're doing it on a spreadsheet. So here is the HY2 re-entry. The program was designed by Carl Halvorsen and Tatiana from Russia. They've done this before manually, but they have now programmers did this, where you actually get a re-entry when you come out of the top of the HY 2x2, and that re-entry will populate the bottom four level, the level one, the bottom four positions. Now, when they come under there, they will be unqualified positions. They will also go into a HY1 board where we can requalify them to make money and get back in the HY2. But in the meantime, it will qualify, it will fill the board and will make us cycle quicker to the money. So, if there's one position here, an unqualified one, and then the next one comes in from our splitting the boards in the HY1 levels, then they would, and the second one comes in, the third one. Once the third one comes in, bingo, it's paid out, and the bottom three that are our members that dropped in get 120. The second level and left and right make 240, and the top level will make 640. Now the next slide will just basically show you that this program is built for success. It really is. Secure your future today. Stop dreaming of a better life and start living one. It is easy. Get started today. It really is easy, and we have created a perfect package for all of you. There is no way anyone is ever going to be left behind. We control the flow. We go from top down. In other words, the person that has been the longest in will be looked after first, and we go step one, step two, down the matrix, the spreadsheet, and we fill all the matrices with bottom four positions and break boards and bring the people onto the HY 2x2 boards where the money is. So here's some of bullet points that of the steps that you need to do to get to the next, to be put on the actual spreadsheet. So the first thing that you do, you refer to the spreadsheet to study the system on our team and build and watch the video on fasttrackteambuild.com. Once on the website, click on the tab that says Fast Track Team Build Sign Up Form to sign up, and make sure you have your STP, AP, or OK Pay funded with $120. Once filled out, the filled out form is received by admin, they will add you to the HY2 Fast Track Guest Prospect Room Skype chat. Once in the Skype chat room, admin will contact you in your personal Skype and will give you your link to join through and pay. Now, once you are a fully paid member on the Fast Track Team Build, you will be able to request a live spreadsheet and from admin. Now, all of this is one step. It's very organized, step by step through the system, and we definitely will see you someday on some beach or some cruise. Now, the last thing that I would like to show you is that we have our website, and here's our website, which is your Fast Track Team Build website, and the video that we're recording here will be uploaded there. And there's a link that you can, click on to sign up and get put in timestamp manner onto the list to receive a link, and then you'll be contacted by admin. So really, that's all that I have to show you at this point in time, and I am really excited about this because we're all of us hyped, very hyped. We have a perfect system that will leave no one behind. So do yourself a favor, not me. Sign up this form, get funded, and join the ride that you get to come with me. Okay, and come with us, the team. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be just an incredibly exciting free ride. We would like to, basically say to you that if once you're on the team, we look after you. Absolutely, everybody will be looked after. However, just think, we have 166 people now, and then another 50 positions from repurchasing positions that are in this program on our, matrix in our HY 2x2 system. Well, if just everybody will bring one person in this coming week, just one, and that will instantly double the number of people on this spreadsheet. The moment that doubles, every single one that is on that spreadsheet will be in the money making position, guaranteed. So let's get out and promote this and have a good time. We will be on some cruise later sometime. I will say good night and we'll see you soon with training and how to promote and so on in our conference room. Thank you very much for listening to me, and Dr. Now here is signing out.